office, Doctor. Upstairs.
All packed, thanks, Wilson.
God, sure is tough to make you fired. Imagine back on the make the grade.
Well, those are the grades.
Well, I'm taking off.
As soon as Dr. Chumley gets back.
Kelly, have you heard back from the desk sergeant of the police accident bureau?
Not yet. I just talked to the downtown dispensary. They haven't seen him.
God. Now, it's beginning to smell mighty funny to me. For 4 hours he's gone and not a word from him. Well, Doc, I may not see you again, so I'd like to wish you a lot of luck. I'm mighty sorry I got the boot.
Thanks, Wilson. And good luck to you.
Kelly, let me know if you hear anything from the desk sergeant. No sign of the doctor. I'm going to go into town and look for him. You should know better than to go after a psycho without me.
I'd like to help you, Wilson.
I smell you, Doctor, and right after you gave you the brush.
Oh, I have no resentment for Dr. Chumley. He was right and I was wrong. Chumley's the biggest fan in this field. It's only my loss who won't be able to work with him.
Well, you're not so small yourself, Doctor.
Thanks.
Don't wait.
Dr. Sanderson?
Yes?
Well, Doctor, I'd like to say that I wish you a lot of luck too, and I'm sorry to see you leave.
Are you sure you can spare these good wishes, Miss Kelly?
On second thought, I guess I can. Forget it.
Miss Kelly, this is for nothing, just a little advice. If I were you, I'd be more careful about who I spend my time with.
I beg your pardon, Doctor.
Oh, you don't have to. I told you it was for free. I saw you dancing Saturday night at that drip down at the Rose Room at the Frontier Hotel.
Oh, did you? I didn't notice you.
I'd be careful of him, Kelly. He looked like a schizophrenic all the way across the floor.
You really shouldn't have given him any thought, Doctor. He was my date, not yours.
Oh, that was just his mentality. As for the rest of them, wow.
But she was beautiful, though.
Who?
That girl you were with.
I thought you didn't notice.
You bumped into us twice. How could I help it?
Well, not that it's a concern of yours, but that was a delightful young woman. She has a sweet, kind disposition, and she knows how to conduct herself.
Funny she couldn't rate a better date on a Saturday night.
And she has an excellent mind.
Why doesn't she use it?
Oh, I'm sure you're not to be censored for that flippant hard shell you have on. You're probably compensating for something.
I am not, and don't you use any of your psychiatry on me.
Oh, if only I could just once, just to see if you'd melt under the conditions. I doubt it.
You'll never know, Doctor.
That's because you interest me as a case history, and that's it. I wonder where you get that inflated ego from.
Well, if you want the meanest person, inflated ego, kiss history.
Oh no, don't stop. Let's finish it.
Oh, leave me alone.
Glad.
Chumley's rest. Yes, Sergeant. No accident report on him either in town or the suburbs. Look, Sergeant, maybe we better... Oh, never mind, Sergeant. They're here now. Mr. Dowd.
Oh, yes. Good evening, Jim. These are for you.
For me? Thank you.
They're quite fresh, too. I just picked them outside.
I hope Dr. Chumley didn't see you. They're his prized dahlias. Did he go upstairs?
Well, not knowing, I cannot state. Those colors look lovely against your hair.
Thank you. I've never worn burnt orange. It's such a trying color.
You would improve it.
Thank you. Did Dr. Chumley go over to his house?
I don't know. Where is Dr. Sanderson?
In his office there, I think.
Thank you, dear.
Mr. Dow.
Hello. I have a taxi cab outside, if the two of you can get away now.
Where is Dr. Chumley?
Is he coming with us too? That's nice.
I don't know, Doctor.
Well, I must apologize for being a few seconds late. You see, I only thought that Miss Kelly should have some flowers. Although, with what happened to this afternoon, Dr. Sanderson, these flowers, they really should be from you. As you go over at some pretty girls passing by, you'll always think with very deep gratitude about these generous girls of you.
Just a moment, Dow. The situation has changed since this afternoon. I urge you to have no resentment. Dr. Chumley is your friend. He only wants to help.
Well, that's very kind of him. I'd like to help him too.
Oh, now if you just take a cooperative attitude, that's half the battle. We all have to face reality now, sooner or later.
Well, Doctor, I wrestled with reality for 40 years. I'm happy to say that I finally conquered over it. Now, would the two of you like to come down and join me for a drink?
Here you are. Upstairs, buddy. We're going upstairs.
Sir, there must be some sort of a mistake. You see, Dr. Sanderson and Miss Kelly and I are about to go downtown for a drink, and we'd be more than welcome. You'd be more than welcome to come with us, Mr.
Wilson.
Wilson. They have a terrific floor show.
Yeah. You can just wait till you see the floor show we got ready for you. Come on upstairs.
Just a moment, Wilson. Now, Mr. Dowd, did you see Dr. Chumley tonight?
Well, yes, I did. He came down to Charlie's place at about dinner time, yes. It's a really cozy spot. We should all go there now and discuss this over a talk.
No, we're going nowhere. Now, I'm asking you a question. You can either button up your lip, give me some straight answers, or I'm going to beat it out of you.
Well, what you suggest is impossible, sir.
What's that?
Well, you suggest that I button my lip and give you some straight answers. It can't be done.
Fine, just handle it. Find out where the doctor is.
Now, Mr. Dowd.
Yes.
You say you saw Dr. Chumley at Charlie's place.
Yes, I did. He came in, as I said, around dinner time, and he asked for me. So naturally, the proprietor, he brought him in, he walked him over to me. He sat him down, we exchanged the conventional greetings. I said, hello, Dr. Chumley, and he said, hello, Mr. Dowd. I believe he said that at least once.
Go on.
I am trying to be factual. Then I introduced him to Harvey.
To who?
A white rabbit, 6 feet tall.
6 feet.
6.5 feet.
Okay. You two can just fool around with this guy all you want. Meanwhile, the doctor is probably someplace bleeding to death in a ditch.
If those were his plans for the evening, he didn't tell me.
Go on, Dowd.
Yes. Harvey then suggested that I buy him a drink. And knowing that he does not like to drink alone, I then suggested to Dr. Chumley that we join him.
And then?
Well, we joined him.
Well, go on.
Well, we joined him again.
And after that?
We went right on joining him.
You mind just skipping joining?
Oh, you were asking me to skip a very large portion of the evening.
Can you just tell us where the doctor is, please?
Well, yes. They both then got into a conversation. It was a quiet one first, but then Dr. Chumley raised his voice. See, Harvey seems to think that Dr. Chumley should be financially responsible for a portion of the joining. Well, Dr. Chumley didn't seem to think that same way.
I can believe that part of it.
Let's just let him talk and see how far I'll go.
I then agreed to take the whole of it. You see, me and Harvey, we go down to Charlie's quite a bit. The proprietor is a very, very nice man who has a very wonderful outlook on life. And then, the other matter came up.
What other matter?
Well, you see, there was a beautiful blonde woman, Mrs. Smethers, and her escort, sitting in the booth across from us in the bar. Dr. Chumley, you see, approached her, telling her that they had once met in Chicago. Well, her escorts very forcibly escorted Dr. Chumley back to our booth, telling him he should mind his own affairs. And I've been wondering, does he have any?
Does he have any what?
Oh, does he have any affairs?
Please hurry, Mr. Dowd. We're all so worried.
Well, then Harvey suggested that we go to Eddie's. But Dr. Chumley wanted to go to Benny's instead, and while we argued about it, I went to the bar to get another drink, and when I returned, they were gone.
Where did they go? I mean, where did the doctor go?
I don't know. I had a date here with Dr. Sanderson and Miss Kelly. I assumed later on in the night, maybe we'd run into them. and we make a party of it.
Well, okay. You got a story. You're satisfied now, right? Okay, well, you're lying, and we know it.
I never lie, Mr. Wilson.
You've done something with the doctor. I'm finding out what it is.
Don't touch him.
Maybe he isn't lying, Wilson.
Well, that's all this guy is a bag of lies. You don't really believe the story that he tells about the doctor sitting across the table from a big white rabbit, do you?
Maybe Dr. Chumley did go to Charlie's place.
Oh, and saw a big white rabbit, I suppose.
And why not? Harvey was there. You know, in the beginning, I could tell that Harvey, Dr. Chumley, excuse me, was a little bit afraid of Harvey. But that turns to admiration as the evening wore on. The evening wore on. That is a lovely expression, isn't it? With your permission, I'd like to say it again. The evening wore on.
Well, with your permission, I'm gonna knock your teeth down your throat.
Mr. Wilson, don't you have some old friends you can go play with?
The nerve of this guy! He couldn't come down here with a regular case of DTs, no. No, this guy, he had to come down here with a 6-foot rabbit.
Doctor, as stimulating as all this is, I really must be going now.
Charlie's place. Is Dr. Chumley in it?